Hello and welcome back once again to another Imperator Rome video. So it seems like Johann's been on a bit of a posting spree lately. It seems like every single day there's something new. He's showing off or teasing something about the Cicero update. And that's good for me because that means I get to talk about the game more and I like that. So first off, I want to draw your attention back to this post made in May. And this was the mana's going away and now we're making this instead. And I've highlighted here, military traditions would work entirely differently in that you would unlock a new slot every 20 years. Talked about tying it to tech, but that would put us in the same situation as ideas were in EU4 and it would hurt barbarians way too much. The 20-year value may change as we keep testing the game. And it seems they have been testing the game and they've decided that this is not the best way to do it because they've got something new. And this is the new thing. So here we go. Military experience is a new resource in Cicero, which is used to get traditions. Each tradition you take costs 100 experience. You gain experience basically by the average experience of all of your cohorts. High war exhaustion will increase it a little bit, and relying on mercenaries will reduce it. So there's a couple of very interesting points about this. Firstly, let's go to the average experience of all your cohorts. At the moment, there are quite a few ways to get experience as soon as your cohorts are recruited. Things like furs as a trade good. If you have lots of furs in, say, your capital, you get that bonus, and each fur also gives a bonus. And I feel like that sort of needs to change because that's going to make that trade good way overvalued now. What I'd like to see is maybe a rate of experience gain, something like that. But either way, this is something that might work. Secondly, high war exhaustion will increase it a little bit. Unless that's poorly written, that's very interesting. So at the moment, war exhaustion, it's not something you desire, it's not something you want to have. But if you have high war exhaustion, then you get, your experience faster, which lets you unlock your traditions faster. It might be something that you don't want to avoid as much as you do in the current version of the game. So I find that quite interesting as well. It's a new dynamic that you have to think about. But yeah, that's it. So we've got a new resource. It's the same. It's the one up here that we're all worried about, or not worried about, but speculating about. The other one here is your political influence. So yeah, we're going to be having a new way of getting military experience. There's been a few comments on the dev diary, or not the dev diary, but the tease, I guess one could call it, asking about what about the peaceful nations, blah blah blah. Is it not going to hurt them too much? And I was like, in fairness, yes, and I don't mind that. I don't mind that peaceful nations will not be able to take traditions as fast as warlike nations, because that's kind of logical. If you are constantly at war, you're going to be wanting to constantly innovate your military. If you're constantly at peace, what drive is there to innovate? I like it. I think this is going to be a good system. I think it's got potential. So you get a base of 0.3 gain a month, so the peaceful nations won't be completely screwed. And yeah, high war exhaustion is going to affect it. Average cohort experience is going to affect it. I just hope the cohort experience is going to be changed a bit, because right now it's at the moment, the highest experienced cohorts that you have in your army generally are going to be the ones that are freshly recruited, not the ones that have been fighting for a long time, because reinforcing really tanks that experience quite a bit. So that's something. One more thing from the Reddit. Oh, I guess I should have moved this over a little bit. Hang on. There we go. So, looks like a good idea. I wonder if the drill system will be implemented to make your cohorts gain experience, and Gorbear, which is the tech lead of Imperator Rome. It's in the current version, but I'm sure will be more tweaks to the system. So there is also going to be drilling, as in what we have now in EU4. So that's also something interesting about the new system. So we're going to have some drilling. We're going to have high war exhaustion affecting it. That's still something that I'm quite stunned at. It's ingenious in a way. It's taking something that you always want to avoid and making it something that isn't entirely bad. And I really like that. I think it's very, very intriguing. So anyway, I want to know what you think. Do you think there should be more ways to affect your military experience gain? One option that I have considered might be a good idea is the tradition you get from winning battles. Like in EU4, every time you win a battle or even lose a battle, you gain military experience or military tradition. I'd like to see that in there as well, and have it affected by your rulers and your general's marshal. So say you've got a general with, say 8 marshal, and he has a battle and he wins that battle, and generally you would be getting, say 0.5 military experience. If he has 8 martial, then maybe that bumps it up to 1.3 experience or something. I don't know. That's just something I've been throwing out there, trying to think of a way to even add more things to this system. But anyway, yeah, I'd love to know what you think, so please do leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. A like is always appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now.